Discrimination by Kenneth Rexroth. I don't mind the human race. I've got pretty used to them in these past 25 years. I don't mind if they sit next to me on streetcars or eat in the same restaurants, if it's not at the same table. However, I don't approve of a woman I respect dancing with one. I've tried asking them to my home without success. I shouldn't care to see my own sister marry one, even if she loved him. Think of the children. Their art is interesting, but certainly barbarous. I'm sure if given the chance, they'd kill us all in our beds. And you must admit, they smell.
Poetry Out Loud is a national competition in which students compete against each other to become the reigning champ. The state competition was just held, and Indian Creek School's Cayla Turner found herself at the top. She was amongst 9 finalists who were selected from more than 7,500 Maryland students across 13 counties. Cayla heads to Nationals April 23rd through the 25th, and she joins us now, as well as the associate of the upper school at Indian Creek, Matt McCormick. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We just saw your performance. Very, very moving. Tell us about why it is that you wanted to perform in this competition.
Well, starting out freshman year at school, it was a requirement in our English classes to pick a poem and perform it in class, and whoever the teacher was would pick other teachers at the school to judge, and whoever won would go ahead to the all-school competition. And so my freshman year I won, and just starting out in the competition, it was just great, and I realized how much I truly did love poetry. And so just from then on, I just continued to be a part of the Poetry Out Loud competition.
Yeah, and you kept winning. And you kept winning. Yeah. And you call Mr. McCormick Mr. Mack, right?
Yes.
Mr. Mack, you're partly responsible for getting these students involved in this program, correct?
I am. We've been doing it for 9 years. And other teachers had actually started it. I'd always been a part with the judging and things like that, and as an English teacher. But this is the first year I've run it, and we're just really proud of Cayla.
Yes, yeah. As you should be. I mean, since this program started 13 years ago, I heard that there's been more than 124,000 people that have competed, and now you are at the top of that, going to nationals coming up.
Oh, yes.
Is it overwhelming, or how are you feeling?
It's a little overwhelming. It's a lot of effort, it's a lot of energy, but it's definitely worth it because I'm doing something that I love.
And talk to us before we wrap up about what is going to happen at Nationals. What will you be performing? Is it the same poem that we just saw?
That's one of the poems. I have to recite 2 other ones. So I will be reciting Life and a Love by Robert Browning and The Song with the Feet by Nikki Giovanni.
And what's that feeling that you have when you're performing?
It's indescribable, really. I just really love being up there on stage. I feel like being up there, I'm able to leave my heart on the stage because I choose poems that I can actually relate to, and poems that I can actually, in a sense, build a relationship with. So while I'm up there, I'm actually leaving a piece of myself on the stage. So that's something I really enjoy.
Amazing. We're all very proud of you. I know your school is proud of you, and we will be cheering you on at Nationals.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.